You sure do like to share your opinions, talking big like somebody's listening. Nobody's listening.
Max! Oh!
Hit the ignition. Now you listen. Hop up in the window. Smaller and smaller, you fade down. Hop up in the window.
Hello, it's your boy Davidoff. Welcome back to Movie Monday after 2 weeks, because I forgot last week. Damn it, I forgot for the first time in like 2 years or something. That's really annoying. I just didn't have the time, ran out of time. I had too much content to make across all the channels. And one thing had to suffer, and it was Movie Monday, unfortunately. This was meant to be last week's episode. I was trying to plan on doing 2 this week, watching Hobbit 1 and 2. Couldn't find the time. At least I'm watching this one. And hopefully I'll do 2 and 3 for next week, hopefully. No promises. But I want to watch Lord of the Rings the week after, so hopefully I can do 2 and 3 ASAP. But anyway, I am watching The Hobbit, An Unexpected Journey, and the Lord of the Rings movies, and obviously the other 2 Hobbit movies, because there is a new Lord of the Rings movie coming out in December. It's animated, and it takes place like hundreds of years before Lord of the Rings, or after. I think it's before. But anyway, I'm very excited. I've got the movie on quite loud, so you can probably hear something in my ears. But yeah, I'm literally like finding an excuse to watch Lord of the Rings, basically. I don't have to watch The Hobbit as well, because they're not as good. But I thought, you know what, why not? It's been a while. I've seen this one a couple times, and I've seen the other 2 once each. It's a good refresher to watch them all again. I actually like this one. I actually really like this one. An Unexpected Journey, I think, is a really good film. Unfortunately, the other 2 Hobbit movies are not very good. It does continue the story. They do have some good things about them. There are some good things about both of those films. But they don't deliver. And they're certainly nowhere near the level of Lord of the Rings. Having said that, this one, An Unexpected Journey, for me, sorry about my voice, for me, this is a genuine good film. Yes, it's not as good as Lord of the Rings, but I feel like it works as a good prequel in its own right. Unfortunately, the rest of the trilogy, I mean, I don't think it was awful, but it definitely didn't work, I feel. And it definitely wasn't as good. But yeah, I was initially going to buy this on 4K because I don't own it. I own the Lord of the Rings trilogy on 4K. And I look forward to turning on my 4K Dolby TV to watch them in a few weeks. But with The Hobbit, I looked online, it said £85, which is £10 more than it cost when it first released. So I'm just like, what's going on there? And on top of that, it's just like, if I just liked the first one, should I buy the whole trilogy on 4K? Do I need them to enjoy the main Lord of the Rings? No. I just need Unexpected Journey, really. And on top of that, the whole Hobbit trilogy is on Amazon Prime. And I have Amazon Prime. I already have it. Like, I've not cancelled it in years now. And I mainly use it for like deliveries and stuff and other stuff. I don't even use it for streaming service that much, aside from watching The Boys and Invincible. The point is, I got Prime already. And it's on there. So, you know what? I am not spending £85 on the 4K Blu-ray trilogy when I can just watch it on here. So yeah, the only disadvantage is it is not the extended edition, which is like 15 minutes longer. I have not seen the extendeds of any of the Hobbit movies. I don't know if they're worth it or not. Maybe they are, maybe they aren't. But just so you know, theatrical for all 3. And hopefully I'll do 2 and 3 next week. When I joined you, the movie was on the point where they were singing Misty Mountains Cold, which I love that song. I really love that song. That's one of the best. That's one of the best songs from both trilogies, I feel. Misty Mountains Cold is a masterpiece. Love that song. But yeah, as you can tell, I'm pretty far in, 43 minutes into a 2 hour 50 minute movie, and I'm excited to see the rest of it, even though it goes downhill after the first one. But yeah, I'm not going to talk that much through it, to be honest, but I'll tell you my thoughts here and there, give it a rating, maybe some things I noticed while watching, but that'll be about it. That's how we do these videos anyway. I watch it, I talk about it as I watch it, and then I do a quick review at the end. Maybe when I do Lord of the Rings ones, I might like film like a, I don't know if I'd film a reaction, because I wouldn't be able to edit it properly. But I could just like film a reaction without the clips, without the actual thing on the screen, and you can just see my face and hear the audio. That could work. That could work. We'll see. We'll see. I'll see what I can do. I'll definitely show some visuals here and there to show off my 4K TV. That I'll definitely do. There are some really fun action sequences in this. I mean, when I first watched it, it was kind of scary, especially I watched it in the cinema, I remember. But I appreciate how fun they are. Like I'm watching this chase scene with the hounds, with the orc pack, and yeah, it's just really. I like chase scenes anyway. But yeah, there's some really well filmed scenes in this, and some good action. Aside from the the good story, and I like the characters too. I feel like I haven't appreciated the action as much as I probably should have. Like some of these sequences are really good. I really like the way they introduce like multiple characters that are in the Lord of the Rings trilogy into this, and what they were doing, where they were before Lord of the Rings. Especially Gollum. I really like the scene between Bilbo and Gollum. That whole interaction was interesting to say the least. I wonder how these movies would have been perceived if The Hobbit came out first and then they released Lord of the Rings. Like how would that have worked out? I'm always curious. And obviously you get the introduction of the ring. So much will happen with this ring, with the Lord of the Rings trilogy. I can't wait to watch it again. I'm also a bit sad because there's only 25 minutes left, and like, wait, I say 25. I just moved the mouse through the bar, and it's actually 14 minutes, 11 minutes credits. There's only 14 minutes left, which for me is the only good Hobbit movie. There's 14 minutes left. It's going to be a cliffhanger, and I know the other two aren't going to be as well filmed. I'm sure, like in terms of the books, I'm sure the books are written well, but adapted into film. I mean, I didn't read the books, to be honest. I don't know how good they adapted it. I never know that, but still, I enjoyed the first one so much. I remember being in a cinema watching The Desolation of Smaug, and I was just like, I was excited by it because I liked Unexpected Journey, and then I watched it. I was just like, the first half was strong, and then I was disappointed by the end of it. And then Battle of the Five Marvies, I was just bored in the end. So yeah, just sad times. This is why I'm just sad Unexpected Journey has to end so soon, because I like it a lot. But there's only 10 more minutes of it. I love how the Misty Mountains score plays during the final battle. It's awesome. I completely forgot about that scene actually. I remember the badassery from Thorin and Bilbo saving him, but I completely forgot what happened right after that. Oh yeah, the eagles. I completely forgot about them. Like I mean I remember now. I remember this scene now. Now I'm watching this. I remember the eagles saving them at the end, but I completely forgot. I completely forgot it was at the end of The Hobbit as well, not just in the Lord of the Rings films. But yeah, the scene when the eagles swoop in to save him is it's really cool. It's one of those like it's that moment towards the end when the heroes come to save you, like Avengers movies, like Endgame, but with eagles. But yeah, I love the badassery of Thorin trying to take Azog on one-on-one, trying to take on the Defiler. Didn't quite work out for him, and I also love the bravery of Bilbo saving him. It goes from that scene that foreshadowed it with Gandalf at the start. I hope you never have to use this sword. That particular scene. What was the other thing he said? It's not always about when you use it. I can't remember the exact quote. I wish I remembered now, but he used it at the right time. And also, like, Thorin doubted Bilbo the entire film. Like, he did not really think he was worthy. So Bilbo to save his life, I think like that's kind of poetic. It's like it's a great way to change the relationship between the two characters and to make them more like friends, more of a friendship. But yeah, it was a really good climax to this film, I think. And yeah, I'll be watching the other two soon, and I look forward to seeing it. See if I like it more. Maybe I might like it more. You never know. But I was quite disappointed by both when I saw them. But you never know. It's been a while. It's been years. Maybe I might appreciate it more now. So we'll see about that next week. But yeah, this first one, I was kind of worried I might dislike it more. But nah, I still like it just as much as I liked it the first and second time. I really enjoy watching this film. I think it did it really well. I think it was good. Yes, it wasn't on the level of Lord of the Rings, but it didn't have to be. And I think as its own thing, I think it worked. I just didn't get the same feeling about the other two. But again, we'll watch them soon, and yeah, I'll let you know what I think of those when they come around. The film isn't quite over yet, by the way. But yeah, just thought I'd get my thoughts out quick because I need to go to bed soon and I got to edit this soon. So it's good I get my thoughts out before the film ends. When Bilbo says, "I believe the worst is behind us," don't worry, mate, you'll see a dragon-sized problem real soon in the next film. I love the close to be a wholesome moment between Thorin and Bilbo as well. That was a beautiful scene. I'm pretty sure this is the part where they show the dragon. Ah! But yeah, the movie is now over. I bloody love this film. I love this film. So we'll see when I watch the second and third whether I am as disappointed as I was when I first watched it. It's going to be very intriguing and interesting. And it's good that I can only wait a few days, because I remember the first time I watched an Unexpected Journey, I'm just like, oh no, gonna have to wait so long for the sequel. Waited so long, it wasn't even worth it. I do love the element of fantasy. Like a lot of films that I watch, I like to watch as an escape, and that's why I go a lot towards like superheroes and Transformers and Godzilla and stuff like Lord of the Rings and Game of Thrones. I like fantasy that's just not a real world thing. It's a nice escape from the real world, you know. And included in that fantasy sort of thing is dragons. So he may not be as cool as Drogon, but he's still a cool dragon. So I'm looking forward to seeing the second film very soon. And yeah, sorry I missed last week. I just got overflowed with videos. Plus I work a 40-hour-a-week job, so kind of need to as well for the income, because YouTube doesn't pay that much. But yeah, I have time when I have time. I just thought I'd have more time recently, but I have not somehow. But I'll still try and keep on top of everything. And I'm only recording this last minute as well, so yeah. But I should find time in the following week. And I'm going on holiday as well in November, going abroad. So need to make sure I get things sorted in the next couple 2-3 weeks. This is your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. The movie for me is an 8 out of 10, a solid film. Goodbye.
Let's take it slow. Where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow. Who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me. Let's